Welcome back to another video. So I received the following question: how we can fillet the sides over here in order to look as within the second part over here. So let's take a look at this. Initially, we have the possibility to create a surface. In this case, I will go within the following plane. And over here, I want to trace a line, which will be as following. We can also specify the desired angle in this case, but I'm going to leave it as it is for now. Now I will jump within generative shape design. And over here, I will do a revolve. So revolve surface around the z-axis, and I want this to go 360. If I will go back to the same sketch, I can now have this extended as following. And we're going to see that the extended surface will now look like this. And now within part design, we can use that as a splitting surface. So we can go up to insert, surface base feature, split. And the splitting element will be the newly defined surface. Now, as we can see in this case, we're going to have over here some intersections. So we actually need to have this extended all the way within the part. If I will go back within that sketch, and I will further elongate this, extend it. Now we no longer have the following problem. So I can go back to surface, split, and I can now separate those. But take a look at the separation. This is as following. So we need to make sure that within the split, we need to have those arrows defined like this. And now I can change that. I can just hide that surface, and this will be the output. And we can further control how exactly we want this to be cut by changing the position of this. So if I want this to be at a different angle, I can just resize it. And now it will look as following. Now this is how you can modify the shape within CATIA. Within SolidWorks, it will be a little bit easier because we can just specify a new sketch on top. Over here, I can match the radius, which will be as following. And underneath extrude cut, we have the possibility to flip the side to cut, which will actually look like this. I can now add an angle over here. And you're going to see that with an angle of 50, the cut will be all the way over here. I can further extend that, for example, 60. If I can click on OK, this will be that cutout feature. So the main advantage over here within Solid is that we have the possibility to add that draft angle directly over here. And we can also flip the side to cut, making it a lot easier. For example, with 65, this arc will go as follow. But if I'm going to go with a lower value, for example, 45, we're going to see that it will actually start clipping that as well. So you need to make sure that over here you will not clip that underside if it's not intended. And as you can see with 55, in this case it will have the following curvature. So something like 60 will better match that. Within CATIA, we also have this feature, which will be drafted fillet pocket. But again, we need to define a sketch. It will not have the exact same functionality as extrude cut over here with flip side cut. So this is why within SolidWorks it's a little bit easier. But within CATIA, we can easily use the following workflow with a line over here that we can split. And we can then decide exactly what that curvature will be. And on the output, we can further go ahead and add a fillet, for example, a fillet of 1 will look as following. We can also add this to all the sides, and this will be the result. So we have that fillet added afterwards. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this kind of content. You're going to find a similar video on the left side, and I will also add a subscribe button to the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.